Won't you come and say if you know the way?
Monday morning, and we have a friend arriving today from Germany to spend some days with us, and we're coming back down the Chesterfield Canal now. It's a bit of a shame that we're picking him up from Worksop because we have to get through these two assisted locks this morning. The Chesterfield Canal itself is lovely from one end to the other except around Worksop, and it's just such a shame. I picked a bag of rubbish up already, but there's too much rubbish floating in the canal to pick it up. Just everything, you know, teenage rubbish and people drinking beer at night and so on. It's we've come over shopping trolleys. I don't know, it's just one little bit of the canal. It's very unloved there. So it's a shame that a visitor has got to come and meet us there. It's a bad start, you know, bad impression when he hasn't been on the canals before. But very quickly we'll be out into the lovely bit of the Chesterfield and we'll all improve. So yeah, looking forward to having a visitor. It'll be really nice. And we are now going to have to leave the Chesterfield Canal in a month or so. We were hoping to get a mooring up here for the winter and they suddenly all disappeared. I think it's a case of the system being shut down. Everybody's just tried to find a mooring for the time being. So the nearest one we could find, because we obviously can't travel very far with the system, is in Lincoln. So we'll be going back to Lincoln and we've managed to get a mooring there, which is a really nice place actually. I know I talk about it a lot, probably too much, but I just find this overwhelming. It's much rubbish. There's fish and swans living in here, and there's fishermen down there sitting amongst it all. I don't know, I just talked to a really nice CRT man and he said that they can't have bins here because the bins get vandalised. What's it like where you come from, the place or the country you come from? Is this the same issue? I feel that it needs to be stopped at source. We need to get money back on cans and bottles, and there needs to be a circular economy with it because this just can't go on. We're drowning under this rubbish. Okay, I won't talk about it again the rest of this video, I promise. We're leaving Worksop today in glorious sunshine, although there are set to be storms later this week. So we have our friend Eckhart with us, who is down there getting on with the washing up. It's his first time on a narrowboat. It's always nice to take somebody out for a trip, especially somebody from abroad, because this is so novel to them. So it's nice. We've got him for a few days, and because the weather is going to be changing for the worse, we're going to have a day in Lincoln, which is easy to get to from Retford, which is where we're heading for. Retford is a nice market town. It's a lot nicer to spend some time around there. And then hopefully we'll get a day out in the Peak District, albeit we might get a bit wet. So that's nice. Autumn feels like it's drawing in. It's very early. I mean, it's only the 2nd of September today, but there's been so much stress on the trees that they were saying yesterday on radio that autumn is almost 2 months early. So I expect the colours to start soon, but it is just stress. You can see the birch trees are all dropping their leaves and everything's got that sort of tired feel about it. And we're still trying to pretend it's summer, but it clearly isn't quite. This is a particularly lovely section of the Chesterfield Canal between Worksop and Retford. Not too many locks, absolutely no boats at the moment. I mean, it's a quiet canal anyway, but at the moment no one seems to be moving. And because of the water management here, locks 51 and 52 are only open for 2 hours twice a week. They've got loads of water. In fact, it seems really high in some places, so We must be the envy of the country on this canal. Now Eckhart is learning the mysteries of the lock system. We've got totally stuck on a corner here. There was a warning back there of deep mud. So Henry's going to try and push us off with the hook. That's it. Yeah, it's moving. Excellent. Good. Happy pigs.
I love your boat.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't see it until I was passing. Great.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Oh, we're very small.
Now Henry is teaching Eckhart to sing for his supper. We wanted to give him a go of driving earlier this morning, but it was just too shallow on the sides. It would have been a bit stressful for him, I think. We've just come over an unpinned boat, so we're going to have to try and rescue it somehow. Not a good place to moor. Well done. Okay. Okay, it's all right now. And now we have a new pilot on the boat. Going with great caution, but enjoying it. It's always a bit terrifying the first time you take the tiller. Today we are taking a cart over to the Peak District, marching off very early because as we move away we're getting further, so we have to get up earlier. There's a lot of rain forecast today, but it's the last opportunity to get him out there, so we're just going to go for it. I've got a new rain jacket that I bought yesterday, so hopefully I can stay partially dry. Plan today, well, we've just been and had breakfast in Newdale, so we're powered up, and the plan today is to walk up to Mam Tor and then along the ridge and back down to Hope, where we'll get the station home. Station home? The train home from the station. So 2 coffees and a big bowl of granola should get us up to the top of Mam Tor. The beginning of this walk is lovely. So many berries and things. It really feels like an October walk, and yet it's really just 2nd or 3rd of September. The ascent to Mam Tor is very quick, makes you puffed out, but it's nice and peaceful. We can see the little train running along the Hope Valley from Sheffield to Manchester Piccadilly that way. Just as the path veers off, there's a bus stop incongruously, well, and a road, and there's a group of much younger people there, and they've decided they're going to take the shortcut to the top straight up there. It has rained a bit and it's very skiddy, but you know, they're young, whereas us more sensible oldies are going up here. What's that, H?
They've probably got rucksacks full of Mars bars.
Yeah, they probably have, powered by sugar. Very popular spot, as you can see. Now we're going to walk along the ridge over that way. Well, that was going to be our path up there, but it's been raining for the last hour and it's running down in rivers on the stones. And I think going up there would have been all right, but the descent on the other side is very steep. And I think in the rain, it might be better to be cautious, so we're going down here through the woods. Nice in the rain, not cold, just very, very wet. That's the paths. It's been a long time since we've heard water rushing down like that. We're just coming down into Hope now. It's very interesting cement works that you see everywhere around here. It sort of looks like a castle, though it's very much not. We've only got about another kilometre to go. We are absolutely soaked to the skin. And a bit chilly, even though the temperatures aren't that low. It's about, I don't know, it's about 14 or 15 today. But we've all got cold, wet hands. But we have got some dry clothes to change into when we found a cafe. Oh, that'll be nice. So, and so we say goodbye to our friend and to this video. Have a good week, everyone. See you on the next one. Bye for now.
Show what may be done. Have you never heard?